How's it going, guys? Bringer Platoon here, and welcome back to another great game in World of Tanks, Xbox One Edition. Actually, no, it's not a great game. It's a fucking phenomenal one. Unfortunately, though, it will be a loss, so that's a sad story. But today I'm going to be in the Tier 10 British Tier... Wow. The Tier 10 British Tier 10. You don't say. The Tier 10 British Heavy Tank, the Chieftain. It's got great DPM, really great accurate gun. It's got kind of mediocre premium pen, but you don't really need the well, I say that, but the current meta for World of Tanks just screams premium spam, so fucking why not? I guess you do need a little bit better premium pen, but for the most part, you won't need it. If you can't pen with 270 pen, which is your standard APCR rounds, then you will pen with your 310 millimeters of premium APCR pen. Let me just take a look here to make sure I don't look like an idiot. Yep, 310 pen for the premium APCR rounds. You get 140 millimeters of pen for the British specialty Hesh round, and you deal 515 damage on average instead of the standard 400 damage for both APCR rounds that you get. The base DPM for this thing is incredible, as I said before. 3,000 DPM, and if you add vents, gun rammer, brothers in arms, and possibly even food, premium consumable for the British line, then you can make your reload like 6 seconds. Or on the console version, it's like 6.5. I've got everything to up my DPM for this game, and honestly, it's not worth it to beef it out as much as you do. You can either run, instead, 2 large repair kits and 1 large med kit, or because it gets ammo racked constantly, or your driver dies. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with just the whole equipment loadout, or consumables, I should say. Sorry, its fire chance is very low, but I don't have preventative maintenance, or do I? Do I have preventative maintenance on this thing? I don't recall. I don't have firefighting on. That's the big one. Because preventative maintenance lowers the chance of you being set on fire in the first place, but firefighting extinguishes the flames faster, so I guess both of them are equally as necessary to have, just for preventing fires and mitigating them altogether. But yeah, the gun on this thing is also fucking phenomenal. It's got 1.5 aim time. That's fucking crazy. Or yeah, 1.5 seconds for the aim time. 0.32 dispersion at 100 meters, and its top speed is 42 kilometers an hour. I will say it is lacking in horsepower. It feels very sluggish. It doesn't have any problem turning the entire chassis of the tank. It's not like Black Prince fast, but it's still... It's decent. It's British tank decent. I don't know how that shot misses, but sure, RNG. Why the fuck not? And also adding everything you can to improve your DPM, like Brothers in Arms, vents, and premium consumable like food. You can also make your accuracy even more AZ by bringing it down to 0.30. So that's pretty funny. View range is 390. Unfortunately, that's kind of dumb for a tier 10, but whatever. You can also switch out the vents for the coated optics, which is what I'm doing every other game from this point forward, and you'll see why I do that. I don't know what this fucking light tank is thinking, but yeah, this tank, this heavy tank, is basically a glorified medium. Like, GG light tank, set your ass on fire, and now you're dead. Nice rush. Oh, fucking genius. But this thing has a turret weak spot besides its obvious hatch, and that is the left side is kind of not very well armored. I don't know why that is the way it is, but like right underneath the viewport, not for the hatch, but on the turret itself, it's like 260 millimeters of effective armor, so if you premium spam there, you should be able to pen that no problem, unless he is completely hull down and using all of his gun depression. And if that's the case, aim for his hatches, or just aim for the above the gun in the mantlet itself, because it is only 320 millimeters of effective armor there, and you could probably go... Actually, you can go through with heat or APCR, so that's pretty funny. But, yeah. Is it the best British heavy tank for top tiers? I don't think so. I still think the Super Conqueror is the best, or the Valor being a close second, but with the gun is kind of inaccurate as it is for a British gun, I would still say that #1 British tank goes to Super Conch, and then I get punished immediately for doing that because reasons. Yeah, I get bipped on by the Grill 15 and lose a good 50% of my health, a little bit more than that. Although, I guess I lost a little bit to that light tank, but that's not really noticeable. But yeah, I play this game, I think, perfectly in every way. Was not expecting the thing that happens to be my demise to happen, but yeah, I don't know how that one didn't go in either game, but thanks. I end up getting 11,000 combined, and 90% of it is going to be base damage. It's pretty funny. But, yeah, very, very good hull down tank. If you can get even the side of this thing's turret, like, if they're even slightly looking at somebody else, okay, it's not that terrible of a turret with side on, but, like, you can't side scrape in this thing, like, at all, because they can shoot through the armor model and still hit the upper plate, which is weird, but, you know, that'll happen. They can track pen you really easily. This thing gets ammo racked constantly, hence why I said I would run 2 large repair kits, just for one to fix the tracks in your ammo rack, or, like, if your gun gets damaged, it's not terrible, because if you have armor on this tank, the gun is like the Grill 15 gun, where you don't even notice it's damaged. It's pretty funny. But just, I don't know. It feels sluggish to me. When I 3-mark this, will I go for the FV215B? I have no idea. I know that tank also has a side scraping weakness as well, but this thing's upper plate is just trollish beyond all reason. I don't know what it is. If you're not completely hull down, people can still pen it, and even when you think you're completely hull down, people can still pen you. It's just not great. It's an iffy British heavy tank, and it's not my favorite, but for doing damage, it definitely does that very well. If people rush you, and you know you're going to die, you're going to put at least, from full health, I would say, and you're facing a Russian medium, I think you would hit them once for 3, you'd hit them 3 or 4 times before they got 5 shots into you, and that's really impressive considering that this is a heavy tank and not a Russian tank. I don't know what I was aiming at there, that was completely my fault. But yeah, I've got Hesh loaded for the Grill 15. He's not really paying very much attention to me, but I'm getting high rolls into him left and right. I load standard ammo here because I thought he would go over the hill, but nope, he just wants to be shot again, and then, yeah. Like, cool. Still aim at me, dude. Fucking genius. Although it did almost kill me. But thanks, Object 140, for contributing to that battle by getting the kill shot on him. Really appreciate that. Can I fault him for doing what he did? This waffle. Okay, let's pay attention here. He's in the very back. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 free rolls into him, or 2 free shots into him, getting a high roll each time. I think this was the first. Like, I missed there. If it hit, I would have secured a win for this team. I don't know why it didn't hit, but that'll happen. And in my defense, maybe I was aiming off a little bit to the right. I should have compensated for it more, because the travel time for the Hesh rounds is very slow. I don't really recall what that is offhand. Oh, holy shit! 671 meters per second for the Hesh rounds. Wow. That's really slow. I didn't know it was that bad. I thought it was at least 700, but still. But, like, I'm getting free shots on these guys. Yeah, guess what? The waffle relocated. Had I had coated optics on, there's a time in this gameplay where he shot at me from that location, and I didn't detect him when he fired because I got back down underneath the hill before he could shoot at me again. And I feel like if I had optics on, I could have seen him. Just like I could have seen a little, just far enough to watch him fire, and then his camo after he fired would have given himself away, and I could have finished him off. But instead, my lack of view range costed me the game because he got away with firing at me again. And these two waffle fucks absolutely fail us in this game. Of course, they're both PlayStation 4 players, because I'm starting to think everyone that came from PS4 to Xbox One, well, I guess we both had just... PS4 players suck, in my opinion. Everyone I've ever seen just sucks dick, alright? And that's not a bad thing. You can suck as much dick as you want, just be good at this game. Like, I don't... you don't have to be good at this game. Just... like, it takes a little thinking. Like, what should we do? Oh, let's go through the fucking one line and surprise them. No, let's just sit over here for like a good 2 minutes and then wait till we're detected to move. Like, use your camo, guys. I've 3-marked that vehicle. It's not hard. And I'm still in the 3rd mark status. And yes, I still play it when I have a bad string of games to have a good game. It's pretty much like the SU-130PM in the fact that it's hard to have a bad game. Even when you get steamrolled, you can still chunk out like 3,500 damage or 4,000. And, like, no problem. DPM's great, camouflage is great, the gun's accurate as shit, you hit for 560 every shot. Like, 100% health, and all of these heavies yeah. Well, like, right now, 2 of them are one-shots. I don't know what the 3rd one's health is, but 2 of them are one-shots. This fucking Object 140 should move exactly to where I tell him to spot some fucking targets. And I get that he's a one-shot, well, a possible one-shot, to the Andre the Giant Tank, and, oh wow, I guess to all of them. Never mind. He was playing defensively. Good for him. But even so, they would have to get an average high roll to finish him off. Like, if these waffles would have been anywhere productive, we could have won. But no, it's fine. I'm not mad that we lost. I'm just mad that players like this exist. Like, how can you be in Tier 9 and not know where to go on a map that has been in the game for literal years? Like, as soon as the game came out, way to go! But that was worth staying in that spot, you fucking... Oh, so dumb. So dumb. And, like, they're traveling together. Good on them. They're a platoon. I get it. But one of them should have went down, like, they should have circled around up to A7 and gone all the way through the A line and went down the 1 line. And then, oh look! Magically there's bushes that we can hide in and spot everyone. Like, just finish them off. Even if they charged at the fucking heavy tanks, they would have won the match. It doesn't matter. Like, this 100% health person, nice miss, dude! This is to you. Good job. Bet those googly eyes really help your fucking tank. I like the googly eyes, but... just... fuck. So frustrating. I'm just gonna skip to the end because this is hard to watch. But, like, even at the end here, they just wait out the clock. Neither of them even die. They just wait out the clock. And it's like, the enemy has more tanks and they're all fucking one-shots. So frustrating. But yeah, I end up getting 11,000 combined. Very phenomenal game. I am pleased at what I accomplished here. And I certainly carried the fucking team on my back that entire time. Because... don't mind me. I'm just... that's my wife. Sending me messages through the messenger. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, get to the fucking stats already. That'd be cool. I'm just saving screenshots to upload later because I'm like 18 shots fired for 6 pens. Well done. Well done. 13 for 5. Holy shit game. Or holy shit people. Like, oh, even the Object 140 didn't even reach 3K. Like, Jesus. No wonder I was getting so much damage. Oh, oh my god, this game's gonna give me cancer. Or maybe I'm part of the cancer. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry for bitching so much. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you next time.